Wait, what'd you say, 165?
Yeah.
All right.
What you said what?
I said 170. What are we betting?
And he's got a book that is also competing with it. Yeah,
All right.
That's real nice.
Gentleman's bet.
Beers.
Beers, fine. Fair. We got a bet going on.
How much you weigh?
175.
Oh!
You were way I had 165 down.
Yeah.
I said 170.
Hey, how's it going? I didn't see you.
What's going on?
I'm thinking that there's going to be a lot more people here this weekend than there even was last year.
We already said that. The attendance is already higher.
Purely because of all you guys.
Social media, everything, yeah.
It's tough for me to put the hammer down and like leave these two guys on a job and go look at another one.
All day, yeah.
Trying to make that transition. You know, not that I don't trust them, but
No, but
I did this to swing a hammer.
yeah, and that's right. But I love being a carpenter 51%, and I love being a businessman 49%. So it's easy if I can just shift those couple percentages over, then I just,
Let's try to be arch.
Nick's first.
No, you're first.
He's gonna set the bar.
No, you're first.
I always go first, man.
What do you mean you're always
Tall
go
guys first.
I like that. Come on in.
Well, I think exactly what you're saying is it's beyond a product. If your company can show its branding and its actual loyalty to the customer, that's what you have to build. And I love the fact that you've created this, pro-driven event series. I was part of it, when we did the speaking thing. But, the fact that I've learned more and more about your company. I buy all your screws all the time. That was a gimme. Like whenever I go down the aisle, I'm going to go to the red area and grab, timber lock, ledger locks, whatever it is. And it's never been a question of product. I'll do it more now because I know more about your company and that you're backing this industry. That's what's really turning the page. It's where I'm going to talk about it more, with guys I see through social media or. But the whole point is to make that money, get that connection, and create a website that you can make that connect where junior and senior year kids will be able to register, the teachers will register these kids based on a performance that we give, meaning they're passionate about, whatever it is. Maybe you were doing videography, but they were never judging you. It was all you got, would you rank? Were you an A student, B student? We'll be able to say, hey, do you love woodworking? Do you love trim work? You break it down for what I want to know in the field. Mm-hmm. And then we'll know all these guys that want to get on the podcast or want to read that information, they'll have to register. I now have all the guys that want to learn and grow registering on a website where I have students registering. So then they'll be able to see the next crop of kids coming up. Instead of worrying about the Brazilian crew, they can then bring these kids in, not worry about the bad habits. They can teach them what they need to, and these kids are passionate about it, and you actually give these kids a future. And how we all succeeded in life was making a connection with a good crew. So how do we make that? Mike Rowe doesn't do it. This old house isn't making the connection. They're giving money to people to be educated, but how do you go out there?
Yeah.
Dude, you go to school, they don't tell you how to get paid.
Right.
They don't tell you how to chase money when no one pays you.
Right.
And what happens if you get a workman's comp audit?
Right.
That's the stuff that we're telling you real time what's going to happen, and educate you so you don't have to learn the hard way.
That's awesome.
So.